Welcome back to State of Decay 2 and the Lion's Share. So I'm not driving this car again, at least until I can get a mechanic and get the wherewithal to start repairing vehicles again because, this thing saved my life. It was nice, but it took a lot of damage doing it. So I've got a newly rested character ready to go. And I've still got a couple of problems to solve. My food is not as desperate as it was before. You can't really see it. My food levels are not as desperate as they were last time, but they're still not that great. Let's see here. Can I upgrade this? No. Okay, so if I want to be able to increase my my food income, there's several ways I can do it. I can upgrade this farm with materials. I should at least boost yields while I'm here. And, I'll install something later. Gathering some materials would help me upgrade the farm. I could also claim a food outpost, preferably somewhere further away from home. I've already got 2 outposts that are right here, right next to my house. I should probably go a little bit further afield. So maybe I can find a food outpost over in this neighborhood, and that would help. So yeah, let's just do those 2 things. So let's go scavenge these 2 for materials. I'll need to go grab a different car, and then we'll head down and claim a food outpost in a different neighborhood where it can also be used as a scavenging hub.
Heading out. Don't miss me too much.
Yeah, so the Psychedelic Pirate, if you are looking for a suppressed shotgun, I believe that the Echo suppressed shotgun is, it's part of one of our bounty packs. Correct me if I'm wrong, everyone. Was it the anniversary pack where we included a bunch of like Heartland content, or was it a different pack? Was there? Do we have a Trumbull Valley pack? There might be a Trumbull Valley pack that contains them. Now I can't remember our own packs. I'm sure someone in the audience remembers. Trumbull Valley pack. Coalition confirms it's Trumbull Valley pack. So yeah, so this is Trumbull Valley pack. So if you look for that pack when it comes out next, that has a suppressed shotgun in it, and that's probably the best and most reliable way to get one. Somebody else in the chat might know. I can't remember if that's our only suppressed shotgun or if we have another. But I know that's where I would go if I was looking for one. And there's some materials. Cool. All right, so step 1 complete. I'm going to try to grab some more materials at the other neighboring warehouse, and then we're going to go get some food. And again, like an American, I'm going to drive next door. Oh, crap. Whoa, game suddenly got real serious. What did she say? Something about justice? Oh, no. Get off. I am grateful that our grabbing scenarios are less stringent than those in The Last Stand Aftermath, because I get annihilated by those on the regular. One thing about getting grabbed by a zombie is it can be kind of frustrating because it basically takes you from being really mobile and free and having a lot of options to suddenly being completely under the command of an enemy, which isn't a great feeling. It would be cool. I don't know. I would love to play a zombie game where you could actually like have zombies grab onto you, and you know, each one that grabs you slows you down. Like, you can still do what you could normally do, but maybe you do it with like 2, 3, or 4 zombies holding onto you and restricting your movement, making you slow and bad at everything. And so you could either turn around and deal with those zombies, or just keep trying to do what you're doing. I don't know. Just the idea of trying to move through a crowd of zombies with everything clawing at you and grabbing at you just sounds kind of fun. At least more fun than just being grabbed and sort of dropping into a quick time event. Nothing? Nothing. What else? Got this bookcase. Oh, Brian Menard is asking if it might make sense for the for the the improvised weapon station that you get in the Trumbull Valley pack, for that to be integrated into some other like network related thing, like maybe one of the network traders would offer it. Once something is in a bounty pack, it is kind of hard for us to offer it anywhere else because it just feels like it cheapens it as a bounty. So I would feel cautious about that. All right, so let me drop a couple of non-stacking items in here so I've got more room. And then let's head over... Oh, wait a minute. First, let's hit that Big Daddy Auto Repair, partly because it's got an infestation. Infestations make my people sad. But also because I have no toolkits, and I need a toolkit. So, goodbye, Juggernaut. So let's go hit that Big Daddy Auto Repair and then continue west to claim an outpost over in the neighboring town. Through the Hayden Cut. I'm assuming that all of these things are named after... Oh, there's a feral. Are named after people. But I just don't know who, because I didn't name any of the regions. Oh, enjoy that. You know, her saying that right after shooting it in the anus feels a little bit more savage. Sheesh. Just a couple of suppressed gunshots, and I'm dealing with so many freaking zombies. Okay, at least the plague's off the table. So where's the screamer? That's the part that's going to bother me. I don't want to just walk in on it. These things vomit plague. I feel like I can hear it, sort of breathing through its big, wet throat. Am I going to have to go in there? Dang it. There it is.
I'll pipe down.
Oh my gosh, it's only counting as a butt shot. Okay, hold on. Ah, what the? Do not scream. That is funny that we can get multiple headshots if your bullet passes through multiple heads, but once it hits a particular zombie, it's not like it passes through all that zombie's body parts. So you can just shoot at the butt of a zombie all day, and you're not going to bullet penetrate to get its head. That's kind of funny to me.
That's a lot of stuff.
All right. Yes, toolkit. Okay. That's most of what I'm here for, actually, and I'm kind of running out of space, so let's save some space for the next place we go. And who's this? Oh, a wandering trader? Oh, and the giant gearheads, they want something. Actually, rather than lighting up the wandering trader, I'm going to light up the gearheads so that they don't... Wait a minute. I'm trying to remember. I think the giant gearheads, I think this is the second mission. The one that I want to fail in order to recruit them. Okay, so what do you have? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes to everything. Now, right now I've got an armory, but this is going to be a very long-lasting community, and that's not always going to be true. And so I definitely want to fill out my my access to ammo presses here. I don't remember what I already have. And also, I do want to make sure I can still claim an outpost, but... Yeah, this is too good to pass up. She's just got all of the ammo presses. And, yeah. I'd also love to pick up all of those ammo rucksacks, come to think of it. I don't have room for all of them,
Sure.
but I can grab one at least. Let's go claim that outpost I want to claim. Dump that stuff in, and maybe I can get a little bit more out of her. I don't think I've gotten rid of too much. Yeah, I've still got enough influence to claim an outpost, so good. I don't have enough influence to completely level up an outpost, but we'll get there. Hello. Oh, Brian Menard is asking about whether or not it makes sense for us to do an on-the-fly crafting system like The Last of Us. Yeah, I don't think that that would work for State of Decay 1 just because it's so different from what we already do.
Sticking around here too long would not be smart.
Like, most of the... like, our crafting system is extremely light right now. It's not like there's a bunch of different resources on the ground just lying around that could easily, you know, be turned into things on the fly. Like, we would need to... You need to design your entire crafting system around something like that. So we wouldn't patch that into State of Decay 2, but that is an attractive idea for the future of the franchise. Again, obviously, no promises there. You know, there's all kinds of open possibilities still in every direction. But that is an attractive idea. I could definitely see that getting involved at some point in the future of State of Decay. So we'll have to see what we do.
No Zeds around, but we can't secure the place with a plague heart close by.
Oh, crap. I wasn't thinking about the fact that, of course, this entire area is going to be controlled by plague hearts. Is there even any place I can go? Real quick, I just heard a knock at my door. I want to make sure that nothing's going on that's bad. So, just a second. Huh, weird. It must have just been the house settling, because, yeah, my door rumbled, but nobody was there. So, well, whatever. Okay, so I don't think I'm really in great shape to do a plague heart, am I? I mean, what does a bouncing Boris do to a plague heart? I don't even know. Yeah, it's so funny that I just was not thinking about the fact that plague hearts are so prevalent in Nightmare that there would be unlikely to be anything I could claim right now without killing a plague heart first. Let's see if there's at least a temp outpost that I can claim in this area, just to get rid of some of this stuff. Well, there's a plague heart. And it's in Jesters. Well, you know, what's the worst that could happen? I could get a character permanently killed? Okay, fine. But what's the second worst that could happen?
What a wonderful smell we've discovered.
I could just toss in a bouncing Boris and some fire and just shoot it a whole bunch and see what happens. Pretty sure I just heard something I don't like. Crap. Not really in the mood to deal with a feral. All right. So I didn't check before I got into this situation whether or not killing this plague heart would actually release this Jesters to my control. Or if there's another plague heart nearby that I would also need to kill. Okay, there's a lot of zombies here. I wonder if that will do much good. Not really. Man, zombies are good at dodging my bullets. Or maybe I'm bad at hitting their moves. What? Pff, screw that. See you later. Not doing this. Besides, I gotta pick up my son soon anyway. Okay, well, we made some progress in the plague heart. I'm not gonna try to... Or am I? Oh, I don't know. I don't... It just feels like such a waste. No, there's no way I'm clearing it out with that Juggernaut around. There's just no way. I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. We gotta, you know... What was the... Something that was the better part of Valor? Was it like prudence or something? I don't know. I'm just gonna say that, yeah, that let's imagine that I remembered some kind of saying that says that being careful and running away is a way to be brave. Okay, so La Coalición is flipping out that I'm not rejecting the mechanics right this second. He's absolutely losing his mind about it right now in the chat. So I have accepted their... I've pinned their mission, which means they're not going to run out of time. It's just going to sit there. It's going to be fine. So I'm going up this way anyway. Since I'm not going to be able to claim that plague heart, maybe that should be my final thing. Maybe I should go over there and reject those mechanics so that I can recruit them later and have mechanics in my team. Okay? We'll do it. We'll do it, Coalición. We'll do it your way. Let's see here. Oh yeah, so La Coalición points out that maybe the piece of sage advice that I was looking for isn't is actually a quote from Joe Swarner, which is running is OP. The best way to survive in the apocalypse is just always be willing to run away. I mean, honestly, like, that was the Mongols' whole strategy. Was that they were just much better at running away than anybody else, and they used it to annihilate everybody in, like, Europe and Asia. Because they were just really, really good at shooting from horseback. And so they didn't bother with a bunch of heavy armor, and they didn't bother with, you know, big lines of infantry. They just put everybody on a horse and get... I've missed something. Where am I? No, I've not. They just put everybody on a horse. I have absolutely lost track. Yes, I did miss something. Yes, I was supposed to turn back now. Okay. They put everybody on a horse, gave everybody a bow, and then when European armies would line up with all of their heavy infantry, the Mongols would just run away. And, and even their heavy cavalry, it's like, they would just run away, and the Europeans would try to catch up to them, and they would just, like, shoot their bows back at them and just whittle down the Europeans, and the Europeans couldn't catch them because they were much lighter on their horses and could just keep going forever, and they could just wear out any army and whittle them down until they just gave up. And so the Mongols just won and won and won and won. And so, you know, I'm going to take a lesson from one of the most successful, you know, like, warrior cultures in history, and I'm going to decide that running is OP. Ah, Airy Twitch, just remembered the thing I was trying to remember. Discretion is the better part of Valor. Thank you. I could not think of that word, but that is absolutely what I was thinking of. Thank you so much, Airy Twitch. So yeah, you got to decide which battles to fight, and then you can always be a great and successful warrior because you chose to fight the battles that you could win. And yeah, I think we have learned, as La Coalition is pointing out, that bouncing Boruses are not good against regular zombies. They take a while to start firing off, and then they don't actually, like, you know, they're good against Juggernauts and maybe Plague Hearts because and Ferals and stuff, because if somebody's holding still for just a second, they can hit them multiple times. And so enemies that need to be hit multiple times, the bouncing Boris is appropriate for them. But enemies that are supposed to die from one hit but are just hard to hit because they're all moving around all over the place are way tougher to deal with. No. Oh, hey, you should be more positive. Why don't you smile more? Okay, Liam. Here we go. Ready to fail this mission on purpose? Boom.
Hey there. Take a load off.
So I'm trying to remember. Is there... I think there's a weight before these guys are going to actually volunteer to join my community. So that's fine. We can wait. But check this out. You see how the Enclave base has got these searchable items in them, which is just really weird? That is one thing that is going to be going away in Update 28. You will not be able to search containers in an Enclave's home anymore. And I don't remember if we called that out in the live stream that we did about Update 28, because we were talking about how Enclaves light up their homes now in a way they used to not. But I don't know if we actually said out loud that they also keep you from searching their containers. Because, I mean, you know, you can get some good stuff in those containers sometimes, but, I mean, Enclaves tend to live in houses. Houses are not really the best place to scavenge most of the time. They just don't have as much guaranteed, very specific loot. And so it's not really worth all that much, and it was just weird. It was weird that you could go through somebody's house and search all their cabinets. Oh, interesting. So Sangatsu is sharing an interesting fact about the Mongols, that apparently, because riding horses is such a huge part of their culture, children needed to be trained in it early. But, you know, you can't train a little tiny child on a full-size horse and have that be the real experience. So they would apparently have children ride sheep around, which, that's hilarious. I love the idea of, like, a horde of Mongol children all riding sheep. All right, so let's drop this stuff off.
What else you got?
Oh, I'm hearing some bad noises. Get away. You can just die. There's a feral all the way down there, but okay, so I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so next session, I'm probably, for one thing, going to get an invitation from those folks. Ooh, I kind of do want to go back to that trader. I've only got 2 minutes. Let's get some gas in this car, and we'll go back to that trader to try to get the rest of the stuff I was interested in getting. Hey, you shush. I'm trying to get us food right now. It's hard. This is the zombie apocalypse. I don't know if I can get there in time, because I need to fuel up the car first. I'm pretty sure I'll run out of gas if I try to do it without fueling up first. But yeah, there were some additional ammo presses. And, of course, I want as much ammo as I can possibly get. Actually, how much... Okay, yeah, I do have still a fair amount of influence. Ah, bloater! Bloater. Let's not hit the bloater, please. Okay, can I make it? 1 minute, 15 seconds. Which is, I don't have that much more time before I need to leave to pick up my son. So this is all perfectly aligned. Everything's great. We're going to make it. We're going to get everything done just in time. It's going to be beautiful. Come on. 55 seconds. Pfft. Stopping like Brian. All right. Freaking deal with zombies now. This is what's going to take up all my time. Deal with all these zombies. Of course, I might be able to still trade with this person after they leave. I'm not sure. But let's trade with you. Okay, so I want to get this ammo press, a rucksack. Let's just drop the rucksack. And talk to Alicia. Hey. There. Whew, we did it. We did it. Anything else here that feels valuable? Anti-material rifle. Sure. Okay. Great. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gone.
No place to put that.
All right. Norma's not in great shape, but that's okay. We do have at least one toolkit, so that's good. Got 5 minutes before I need to...
Exactly what I want.
Oh, hey, food. Cool. I needed that too. Got 5 minutes before I need to go pick up my son, so that gives us enough time. to grab the last few things and head home. Oh, and another toolkit. Oh, this is the most serendipitous place to have gone. I love it. Okay, let's repair the Norma right now. Oh, interesting. So Cogs is pointing out that we do have a trait that is theme park enthusiast, and it doesn't have any kind of morale bonus for being at the Red Talon base, which is at a Ferris wheel. That's funny. So yeah, we set up all of those, like, this person likes this facility morale bonuses before, like, a long time ago, before the original release of the game. We haven't really touched it since because it is a spaghetti scripting nightmare. And the way that is scripted is actually one of the reasons why it's challenging for us to consider raising the population of the community, because there's just such garbage underneath the scenes making a lot of those things work. And so we would have to do a lot of really weird maintenance work to try to maintain those features if we suddenly raise the population cap. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like we wanted to have a morale system in the game, and we just didn't have time before our ship date, and so we did it in the most just crappy way possible. And I mean, it got in. There is a morale system, and it was important to the game in theory. But oh man, there could have been a much better one. And at some point, maybe in the future, as we're going through the systems of the game, finding the weaker ones and trying to make them better, maybe we'll get around to that one and make some real changes to it. But in the meantime, it's kind of a millstone around our necks. Okay, well, I am about out of time. In about 2 minutes, I'm going to have to leave to go pick up my son. So thank you all for hanging out with me. This was a lot of fun. I'm hoping that, while I'm on vacation, I'll be able to find a few more chances to stream, especially because there's so many, like, interesting indie games that have come out recently, especially The Last Stand Aftermath. I've been hearing really good things about XO1. I'm going to look that up. And I don't know, maybe I'll try some Battlefield. So look forward to all of that. Hopefully I'll find the right chance to do it. For right now, though, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love for you to be there for all of those things. And the next State of Decay video is going to go there, so click that if you want to keep going, presuming that it exists.